Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four opponents lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when Fire Lord Azula attacked. Hey everyone, I'm Philharmonicon and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most unhinged, fire-slinging, spell-copying commanders ever. She's intense, she's explosive, and yes, she's a little crazy. It's none other than Fire Lord Azula. And if you enjoy casting tons of spells and overwhelming your opponents with raw, fiery synergy, you're gonna love this deck. Azula is a 4/4 human noble with two abilities that work together in a surprisingly elegant and chaotic way. First, she's got Firebending 2, which means every time Azula attacks, you get 2 red mana, but only until the end of combat. Then, here's where things get spicy. Her second ability reads, whenever you cast a spell while Azula is attacking, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So what that means is, you attack with Azula, you get mana, you cast spells with that mana, and those spells get copied. But not just those spells, any spells you cast during combat. Now, this deck isn't your typical Spellslinger list where you play solitaire and combo off. No, Azula wants to get in there. First, you need to get her onto the field. Then swing. While she's attacking, you chain together value spells that get doubled for free. And finally, you end the game by either burning everyone to ash or slapping someone with a massive Azula to the face. Let's talk about what makes this deck tick. Dual Caster Mage. Flash it in during combat and you're netting 2 more copies of a spell. That's 3 spells on the stack from 1 card. Variant, Voice of Duality, and Twinning Staff. Absolutely bonkers. They add to the doubling, so now instead of 2 spells, you're casting 3. It's a value overload. Snapcaster Mage and Torrential Gear Hulk bring back spells in your graveyard for even more copies. And when casting combat, you get 2 flashback spells each. Narset's Reversal and Reverberate. These spells copy other spells, and then get copied themselves. Reversal even bounces the original back to your hand. Want to cast at instant speed? Leyline of Anticipation and High Fae Trickster let you turn slow spells into combat tricks. Trickster can even show up as 2 flying 4/2s. Okay, we've got all this value spinning. Now how do we win? Option 1 is go tall. Unleash Fury and bulk up can turn Azula from a 4/4 into a 16/4, and that's game over with commander damage. And they only cost 2 mana, which Azula conveniently makes when attacking. Option 2, burn. Comet Storm and Electro Dominance can be cast mid-combat, targeting multiple opponents, and they get copied. Electro Dominance even lets you cast another spell for free. Yes, that one gets copied too. Option 3, the classic red win. Lightning Bolt, copy it, then copy it again, then do it one more time for good measure. That's a lot of 3 damage pings flying around. Then option 4, Grape Shot. This one pops off after a stormy turn of casting and copying spells. Just count your storm total and clear the board, or your opponents. To keep all these spells flowing, we need to draw cards, and a lot of them. Archmage Emeritus is insane. Draw a card every time you cast or copy a spell. That's a non-negotiable include. Fairy Mastermind is flash speed value and draws cards off of your opponents too. Ashling Flame Dancer. She ramps you, filters your hand, and even pings everything around her while you cast spells. Archmage of Runes makes spells cheaper and draws you cards. Endearing Curiosity. Cast during combat is 2 bodies that can draw you 2 cards if they connect. Cantrips like Brainstorm and Born Upon the Wind get twice the value, and Born lets you cast everything at instant speed for the turn. Frantic Search is wild. Draw 4, discard 4, and untap your lands twice. It's free real estate. Spells like Demand Answers, Thrill of Possibilities, Big Score, and Unexpected Windfall. Discard 1 card, draw 4. That's the kind of math I like. Now, let's not forget interaction, preferably stuff you can cast in combat. Polyfy and Rapid Hybridization are great. Turn their best creature into a frog and then copy it to hit something else. The Last Agni Kai is so flavorful and powerful. Make one of your creatures fight another and pick up mana during combat. Snap is a sleeper hit. Bounce 2 creatures and untap up to 4 lands with some smart sequencing. Chaos Warp, Withering Torment, Hagra Mauling, and Fell the Profane are all solid 2-for-1s. Feed the Swarm handles enchantments, and Hullbreaker Horror. If you've never bounced an entire battlefield at instant speed, now's your chance. Yes, Azula gives you mana, but we need more to keep the spells flowing. Zuko, Firebending Master, and Firebending Student both explode with mana in combat, and the student gets bigger with every spell you cast. Ozai, the Phoenix King, is basically a closer. Hard to remove, hard to block, and is just massive. Sozin's Comet boosts all your creatures with Firebending. Electro, Assaulting Battery, adds mana on each cast and punishes opponents if they remove him. Stormkiln Artist, every cast makes a treasure, and he gets thick fast. And if you just want to burst, try Seething Song, 3 mana for 10 mana. Dark Ritual, 1 mana for 6 mana. Pyretic Ritual and Desperate Ritual, 2 mana gets you 6. And yes, Desperate Ritual plus Narset's Reversal plus Splice onto Arcane creates some very silly loops. Just a few spicy land picks to round out the list. Emergence Zone lets you cast at instant speed. Fire Nation Palace gives you more firebending. Rose Passage gets Azula through for commander damage. Pinnacle Monk is a land and a prowess body that recycles a spell on ETB. Waterlogged Teachings tutors a card from your deck or enters tapped. Fire Lord Azula is a synergy machine, but be warned, the deck is much weaker without her on the board. So don't forget your protection spells and counter spells. But when she pops off, she really pops off. Spells flying, cards drawing, opponents blasted. It's the best kind of chaos. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please give it a like, drop a comment, and consider subscribing. And if you're picking up any cards for your deck, consider using my TCG Player affiliate link below. And until next time, may all your spells have multiple copies on the stack.